is Noel Tortosa and welcome to 21 News. Breaking news has just came in. Scientists have discovered the scientific reasoning on why our tongues stick to cold objects. Tess, what seems to have occurred?
Scientists have just discovered the scientific reasoning on why our tongues stick to cold objects. Gortia, why does this happen?
But when you stick your tongue to a cold object, the temperature from inside of it automatically transfers onto your tongue, which is what creates thermal conductivity. Thermal conductivity is the way an object conducts or moves with heat.
How does our body react to the temperature change?
Your body reacts to cold temperature by sending up a warm blood to try and separate the two.
What temperature does an object have to be to get stuck to?
It has to be exactly -3 degrees or below to get your tongue stuck to an object, which clearly states to the fact that the lower the temperature is, the higher chance it is to get stuck to.
What objects can you get stuck to?
You can stick your tongue to any cold object that is -3 degrees or below, for example, an ice cube or a metal pole.
Is there anything important that we need to remember in case we're in a serious situation like this?
The most important thing you need to remember is that your tongue has a thin coating of moisture that is also classified as saliva. So when your tongue eventually gets stuck, it means the saliva has made contact with the cold object and between the two forms ice. So always remember that ice between your tongue and object eventually melts into liquid. Also, our tongues have taste buds spread across everywhere, which comes to the conclusion of any liquid running on top of it creates a low surface of tension.
We're going to showcase what will happen if you are actually in this serious situation. Back to the lab for more details.
Now we are going to be experimenting what happens if you stick your tongue to an ice cube.
Oh, that sounds cool. Can I see?
Okay, but come quick. Okay, here it goes. Here's the ice cube. Ready?
Well, I think what he's trying to say is that the thermal conductivity that we talked about before is kicking in. Say, in a matter of time, the ice immediately gets stuck to your tongue. There's obviously no other way for the tongue to react other than being attached to a cold object.
As we all know, an ice cube can transform into the 3 stages, which are a solid, a liquid, and a gas. When the ice is frozen, it is a solid. When the ice melts, it turns into a liquid, and after it has melted, it dries and becomes a gas.
That is why when you stick an ice cube to your tongue, it still remains a solid. After a short period of time, it becomes a liquid, then transforms into a gas. If you want to try and prevent this situation from happening to you, it is a good idea to breathe on the object, as that can help the ice to melt away faster. The warm blood from your body automatically transfers to your tongue, which helps to create an appropriate temperature between the two. You can also pour some warm water onto your tongue to melt the ice faster. Therefore, it is vital for you to stay calm during this distressing time. Oh, and try not to get your tongue stuck to cold objects because for sure you'll regret it.